Thank you for participating in today's webinar. I'm Perry Liao, the Marketing Project Manager of DrayTek Corporation. In this presentation, I'll give you the brief idea about Vigor300B, the multi-WAN load balancer from DrayTek. The third section, the scenarios of Vigor300B. First, for the business applications, we'll show you how is Gigabit WAN and LAN interface accelerate business application usage in the office environment. First, you do see is a multi-WAN load balancer connected to different ISP for the WAN load balancing and failover, and its throughput can give you up to 1 giga connection, and it can allow different internet feed like FTTX, XDSL, cable, or any kind of Ethernet-based internet feed as its internet connection. And speaking about its LAN interface, sure, it's a giga, so you can connect to the gigabit switch to ensure speed to the LAN environment, including the FTP server, mail server, web server, CN server, and so on. Following, I will show you what we can do by the multi-WAN interface offered by Vigor300B. First is the 4-port Gigabit WAN plus the 3.5G USB port for the USB modem for the WAN load balancing and backup. In there is 4 Gigabit Ethernet WAN port can connect to different internet feeds. However, when things go wrong, you can still use the USB 2.0 port hooked up with the USB 3.5G modem to back up even one interface or multiple interface is gone. Another feature we would like to introduce in the multi-WAN section is authoritative DNS function. It can optimize the usage of the multi-WAN interface offered by Vigor300B. First, LAN load balancing. The scenario is like that. The PC A, B, and C would like to access ABC company's FTP server. Generally speaking, their PC will go ask the external DNS server to say like, where is ABC FTP server? And this external DNS server will ask Vigor300B, okay, tell me, where is ABC FTP server? By the authoritative DNS server function, Vigor300B can give the different WAN IP address to the external DNS server for different PCs access. For example, in our scenario, we hook up two WANs, so we got 220.135.240.110, and another WAN IP is 211. So the authoritative DNS server will offer different WAN IP address to the external DNS server for different PC. For example, for the PCA, they got 210. PCB got 211, PCC got 210. So different PC access different WAN IP in order to get load balancing for accessing the ABC FTP server. The authoritative DNS can also help the failover situation for the inbound access. For example, if the WAN 1 connection, in our case, point 210 is gone, we only left 211. So the authoritative DNS server will only reply the 211 IP address to the different PC, so they can still access the ABC FTP server even though the WAN 1 connection is gone. As combined with the multi-WAN connection for your WAN failover and load balancing, and its advanced firewall with the content security manager, Vigor300B can give the business environment reliable connection and secure workplace. So we know Vigor300B offers you two USB 2.0 ports. So what can this USB port can do for you? Such as 3.5G USB mobile broadband can be hooked up to USB port or printer server or file sharing like Netflix server, all can be done by these two USB 2.0 ports. Following, I will show you some Office application. First, secure workgroup segmentation. We know Vigor300B can offer 4 VLAN groups, so it can help you to isolate different workgroups. For example, VLAN 1 for the Human Resource Department, VLAN 2 for the Finance Department, VLAN 3 for the Sales Department, and VLAN 4 for the R&D Department. They can all rely on the different VLAN groups offered by Vigor300B. After isolating your different workgroup, indeed, you still want to monitor what your employees are doing during their working hours. So, Vigor300B supports Smart Monitor to do the traffic analysis to optimize your employees' productivity. You can configure LAN 2 as the monitor port and hook up a PC or server installed with free of charge Smart Monitor. Luckily, Vigor300B is for 100 PC user environment, and the Smart Monitor can support up to 100 PC users, so you can monitor everybody. In a short conclusion of the Office environment, Vigor300B gives you secure and productive workplace. How? Vigor300B a multi-WAN load balancer. You can configure its WAN 4 to hook up your public server by the physical DND port, and so isolate your public server and the private server for your business applications. And in its LAN 2, you can hook up with the Smart Monitor as the monitor port to sniff what your employees are doing during working hours, and it offers up to 4 VLAN groups, so you can monitor your employee and also isolating by different VLAN groups. So you got absolutely secure and productive workplace. Another advanced usage for the Office application is Q&Q for the Office Application Manager. Yes, we can give the priority for your different applications. Like normally, you like your voice over IP as the highest priority, then followed by the data for the internet access, and then data for the intranet. For the guest, you may give them the lowest priority. Our Vigor300B supports 4 VLAN groups and offers Q&Q function. It's ready to help. Moreover, Vigor300B is multi-WAN load balancer device accessed by the FTTX, XDSL, cable, any Ethernet based feed can give you more than enough internet connection. Still remember, we offer up 1 giga connection plus the Q&Q function, so your essential business application can ensure the best quality by bandwidth and also by prioritization. As bundled with our Vigor Switch G2240, which supports the Q&Q function too. So your application like voice over IP, data, and guest can have the most suitable priority for your Office environment application. Also, Vigor300B can be the community environment, especially for the rental apartment solution. Okay, normally in the rental apartment, the owner will offer the free internet access, but still want more money from your residents. In addition, the monthly rent. So you can utilize Vigor300B smart WAN function. So, for example, the WAN 1 connected to data provider ISP1, WAN 2 for the ISP2, like voice over IP, WAN 3 for the ISP3 for the HDTV. So you can use the different service to get more subscription fees from your residents. For example, you give every resident have the free of charge basic package data for the internet access. However, if they want to have the HDTV, they need to subscribe the advanced package. And for the combo package, they can get data for free from getting HDTV plus the voice over IP. So, as an owner, they can get more money from the residents. Another handy feature offered by Vigor300B still for the community environment orbital bulletin board for efficient notification. The idea is, once enabling the web bulletin board function, users will see the public and or the private message before serving. For example, if I live in room 301 and in the rental apartment, today I'm going to be surfing internet. When I open the browser, first I will see the bulletin board offered by Vigor300B, and the message is set up by my owner, or we say the vendor. First I will see the public message. First line, barbecue is at 6 p.m. today, which is nice. It's a public message for all residents. And the message for room 301 only is April rent is due yesterday. That's for me only. So it can efficiently notify all residents and still give privacy for each resident by the bulletin function. The last item in the scenario section, yes, Vigor300B supports TR069, so it can be centrally managed by Vigor ECSSI. So as an administrator, you can even save your time in management task.